199 in the championship, and she had herself a major. A rematch unfolds here. Liz Johnson remembers well. Told us pre-match will try to use that loss as fuel for some revenge today.
Indeed she will. Age 34 for Clara, 19 times on Team Columbia, 1 title to her credit. Pflugerville, Texas is where she hails from.
Just outside Austin. All 10 down, good start.
Shake or strike.
She'll take it.
Yep, now Clara's going to be a little bit inside of Liz. Her ball speed's a little bit slower. She's got a little bit more axis rotation, so she's more left to right. Getting it all the way to board 3. That's right about 44 feet down there. Ball will come off the spot a little bit harder. Just roll forward. Gets the light shaker. Fist pump is the sign that she likes.
Former star at Wichita State, Collegiate Bowl of the Year, ITC team champ for the Shockers. First team All-American. High and leaves the 4. Clara told us an interesting story, Kelly, pre-match, that her parents basically did everything they could to fund her staying in the United States after she graduated from Wichita State. Right around the time the PWBA ceased operations, they sold their cars, their family home, to give her English lessons and a place to live here in the States. And then the tour unfortunately went away. Clara had to make some life changes. And here she is as the tour's back in year 2 with a major under her belt. It's an amazing story.
Yeah, it really is heartwarming. Amazing the amount of sacrifices our parents and our siblings make for us to be out here.
First thing she did when she won that Players' Championship major was to call home. Talk to her parents who had been watching live TV in Colombia. They were pretty excited. All worth it, they said to her.
Well, it was her first professional title, but Clara, she's won, I think, 3 gentlemen's regionals on the PBA regional tour. Made a national telecast. She's got the experience.
High shot right to the nose there for Liz. 3-6 up on her second frame.
I think her reaction is as great on the right lane as is on the left. She didn't make a ball change after that first match. Getting a little bit taller where she said staying down was key. When she steps up, when she brings her torso up higher, it forces the arm to miss inside. Yeah, she knew it off her hand too.
The covers with no problem. Liz, Kelly, and Clara. Only 3 to make TV finals on a PBA Tour event. When you look back to that 2010 TOC, what are your memories?
Being in the zone, what every great athlete aspires to do. It's just my mental keys were very good. I could throw the ball, do exactly what I wanted, didn't have to think. I just let my body take over. And that's the biggest key for me. Turn the brain off.
Liz talks about the 05 Banquet Open in Grand Rapids still being a career highlight. Didn't win the tournament. As we see that last strike. How about for you? Is that your career highlight?
It's one of my biggest highlights. Liz, great shot up the 5 board. Straighter is greater. Great directional change. Top of the pins. When the ball goes straight back off the pin deck, it's usually a good sign you have the right ball in your hand. Good ball motion. It is a highlight. I have to say my first U.S. Open title, that was too.
Been a lot for you, Kelly, and more to come. Clara Guerrero trying to hustle back into that 1-3 pocket, leaves double wood to 2-8.
Clara's ball speed, and again, the way it comes off her hand, creates a little bit different rotation. So she feels like she has to be inside of Liz, a little bit more left to right. And when you're doing that on a short pattern, you really have to control the break point being consistent over time. 36 feet is only a little bit longer than half the lane distance. At 60 feet, controlling the mid portion of that middle 20 is key.
Recovers the double wood. Against Liz Johnson, you cannot make a mistake. Any point of the match in open frame can be a disaster.
Here's that four-step approach, too. She went only weeks ago, even up in Green Bay when she won up in Ashwaubenon Bowling Center. But the 2-8 spare, you have to hook at it most often enough. It's one of the spares more easier to make if you do hook at it. But her road to the finals started off in the 14th in round 1, worked her way up the ladder, 5th to 6th, and she became the second high qualifier, just shy of beating out Shannon for that first position. Excellent shot by Clara. Close match. Only down by 2. Again, more inside. Board 10-9 at the arrows. Gets it about 5 at about 40 feet. All 10 down.
All that matters. So Liz has talked to us about her A game, B game, C game, and believe it or not, Liz Johnson has a D game. So after the shot, I want you to tell me what you think she grades out as. Let's find out here. Big shot. 4th frame, looks for the double. And has it. So where is she in your mind?
In my mind, Liz is in her A game. She's able to stay to the right. She's able to throw the ball hard, which she does very, very well. Most of the girls out here, she's always going to have higher ball speed. She stays down, straighter graders for her. Most of her titles have been outside of the second arrow zone. Kicks the ball to pick it up, and she strikes. I would say she's definitely in her A game. I didn't even know she had a D game.
I didn't think so. I had to ask her twice. Are you sure? D? She said, yeah. But it's about surviving and grinding. Even when not at your best, and that was one of her best shots of this match. 60 feet to success, crunching that 1-3 pocket, all 10 back.
Her footwork is key, staying low, keeping the torso nice and tall. Her left arm doesn't recoil a lot. Arm swing is through the path of its intended target. Beautiful, beautifully executed.
Strikes 4 or 5 frames, has a turkey. Clara tries to respond. 5th frame, looks for the double. Cut it to 12. Oh, no help. The messenger 10 stands.
Let's look at Clara's game from the side. Now again, a few weeks ago she went from 5 steps to 4. The ball has to start moving on that first step or it gets in the swing a little too late. Heel toe with that long 3rd step, creating a lot of power. Beautifully execute how still her head is when the ball is at the height of the swing, and her follow through is so strong.
There's a 10 pin. And she had talked to us about how winning those men's regional titles had really helped build confidence heading into the Players' Championship. Did she ever deliver on the big stage in Green Bay for her first ever major?
Yeah, Clara's experience is world-renowned. Columbia, internationally, she's made a lot of telecasts. She's won a lot of men's titles in the regional area. She just couldn't find a way on the women's tour, but this year was definitely her season, winning that major championship just a few weeks ago.
'09 inductee. Plenty of greatness still to come from Clara Guerrero. 2 seed. A perfect shot into the 1-3 pocket. And shrapnel in the pit. Clara head-to-head with Liz Johnson. Rematch, the Players' Championship title match. Great finish still to come. Sun Valley Lanes in Lincoln. The entries hosting the Pepsi PWBA Lincoln Open. The Shadows, the University of Nebraska. At Memorial Stadium, Big Ten country now. And Kelly, some other finishers, including Stephanie Johnson.
Yeah, Stephanie Johnson, winner last year on the ladies' tour on the shorter patterns. Rocio Restrepo, Diana Zavalova has been contender trying to knock down the door herself. Danielle McEwen made the telecast at the Queens. Tanya Rumpier, Carolyn Doran Ballard, just to name a few.
Great to see John Lucido here, proprietor at Sun Valley Lanes. Fantastic host for this event. We appreciate all the help from John and his great staff.
John was on the task force who was an advocate for the ladies tour coming back, so we owe him a great deal of thanks.
We've got ourselves a match here. 22-pin lead. Liz Johnson looks for the 4-bagger. 6th frame. 4 strikes for Liz already in the match. Wants to go up 32 pins. It's high, almost crossed over for a Brooklyn strike and a 6-pin stance.
Long time after that commercial break. Having to get up, be loose again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, gets tall at the foul line. Elbow gets a little bit outside the bowling ball, misses left of her target. And on a short pattern, you cannot miss left.
Takes care of the spare, stays clean.
I think we better get to the top 2. But I hope you like and subscribe.